Welcome back to Workers and Resources. Today we continue in our republic, which is currently being plagued by a few monetary issues, but we will endure and push through. We are working on repaying our loans, many of them almost ready to be fully removed, putting us only to one more loan on the next page of the amount of loans that we do have, and putting us closer to getting towards about 25 million rubles in loan, which would be the halfway point in amount of money we owe versus the money we can borrow, which would be the point where I would start constructing in full again. But for this episode, I think we shall probably start building Biates to completion. Biates, our new settlement in planning right now, which would move us to producing our own fabric. It still needs a water well, it still needs resource deliveries. It still requires a few more buildings for the settlement itself that need to finish. Cinema, pub, the shopping center, the clinic, kindergarten, a police station. No school. We'll probably use the existing bus route from Prostalava and Viror to run to Biates as well. And yeah, just have to set up these constructions to make this a habitable place. Our income is quite good to sustain our loans right now, so I think we'd be okay to just continue building. And I guess we shall do that. So let's go through the steps. We need a shopping center. We have one planned out with a warehouse. We do have a pub already built. Cinema I just placed down. Probably another culture building at some point. We do need a sports facility. It's a minor town with 300 workers. So an outdoor sports facility could be enough. Could also be an indoor pool so they don't get cranky throughout winter. There are options. We'll do an indoor pool. I think. No reason not to. Okay. Let me try and make sure this doesn't flatten and overbuild whatever we have placed already. Down, cancel this road. Make it gravel only. Place down a footpath connecting this. Hallo Robert Duck. Ich bin gerade erst von der Arbeit wiedergekommen. Ich war noch arbeiten. Deswegen war ich auch kurz dann nicht mehr da. Ist okay. We have to build some waste storages, mainly next to our clinic. No, not always. It's random. Definitely won't be on tomorrow. My work continues longer then. And today I was awake for a long time. That's why I might sound a little bit sleepy. Okay, I need a waste storage for all of these. Maybe, yeah, I don't know, it's like, I don't have specific times, unfortunately, so... And it's fine, like, if people want to watch, they might come here anyway, or they can watch it later on YouTube. It's fine. Okay, that should cover all of these, and then we need something for the kindergarten over here, I guess. So, we will continue our construction projects in this area. What's going on in my republic? We are currently repaying a bunch of loans. We had to spend a lot of money when the repair crisis hit, as in version 0.19. A lot of vehicles didn't get repaired. A lot of vehicles were imported to replace vehicles. So we had to make some changes to get more money. Another clothing factory, for example. And we're working on building Biates to make our fabric. We're earning quite good money if I do not do any construction. But since I've decided to do some construction right now, I guess I have to preemptively take out a loan. Because steel is very expensive for me. Steel costs us 3,600 per ton. The next settlement we will build somewhere up here will handle steel mill, iron mine and coal mine. Might be multiple settlements, we'll see. So yeah, I guess we get everything on its way again. Starting construction projects, trying to build everything up. And maybe completing the area. Still need a small police station as well. So this road will go about there at some point. So sometimes I told you like you can click to flatten things when it shows you like red. And this is what I mean. It just flattens it for you. Can cause a few issues with roads looking a little bit funky, but it can be useful. Build a waste treatment plant. No, I didn't mean a waste treatment plant. I meant either an incinerator or just a garbage dump. We are importing some hazardous waste. Made us 2 million this year. We're driving it all the way over here to burn it up. With a few trucks. Not too much, so the price doesn't go down. And then we distribute it among here to just have it dissipate, vanish. But yeah, maybe waste treatment plant also works. If you already have chemicals, it's probably better. I like the incinerator more. Okay. Continue construction over here. Water will be supplied by a technical service that should be in range. That is in range. Close, but it should be. We drop. Well, yes. Yes, it is in range. Just need a water substation and a sewage one. The sewage from the factory has to go down to the river. What's this plumbing? Why is there plumbing here? Sewage. I don't understand. I guess I wanted to hook this up at some point, but then I removed this footpath and the other connection and it never happened. Okay, so we'll hook that one up then. Let me redo this pipe a little bit. But yeah, what are we doing? Well, we're building a lot of personal cars. Up to 707 car owners in our republic. Many of which are built in our vehicle production facility, trying to motorize our republic. The workers through the vehicle plant getting here by their own vehicles, and some of them with cableway cars, which are still cars, so they count. Not running at full capacity just yet, but it's getting there. We still have 2 cableway cars that need to be brought here, and a truck is waiting in here. So that's the motorization effort of New Carsachstan. Built vehicles are supplied to the storage, from which they are then taken to the individual trucks, bringing them to the car dealers. One truck might be on the road right now, or it might be waiting in Svidava, maybe? Yeah, that one's currently traveling to Svidava in winter. It's quite a travel. We do have the infrastructure. You are completely broken down. You can get repairs, so you should get some repairs. Go here and get repairs. These trucks are still suffering from the repair crisis, kinda. Okay, go to the depot. You're at 53%, you should be okay. So we're trying to make our oil export trucks better again. making them whole again, repairing them, and reclaiming their efficiency. Loyalty is quite good now, 31%, all thanks to the Red Star monuments that we are distributing throughout our republic. I also have to replant some trees here again, I think. There's still a lot of wood in the forest. Maybe I don't have to do that yet. Okay, let's go through things again. I think I have everything on that end. I have a clinic. I don't have a fire station yet. This area is far away enough where I think a fire station makes sense. Okay, the main road is gonna be the road that goes up the hill. Last time we also built a new roundabout, trying to deal with traffic issues in the area, and it seems to be working relatively well. It's a little bit of a slowdown still, but most things seem to be running okay. If we weren't building, we would be making money fine. Also had a vehicle import last month. That happens. Need to save up some US currency to replace our existing vehicles if there's a need for it. Those ones look really beat up already. Oh, they're not too bad. Just need to get some repairs. Okay, now it works. But yeah, if we just were to wait, money shouldn't be a problem. So I think we can continue building. There's nothing really indicating that there could be a crisis. I'm just going to motorize our republic more and more. And see where the traffic issues lead us. Might still have to build traffic lights in this area. Well, I kinda want the traffic lights here. I also want these vehicles to travel across the bridge and not the side road. I don't think I can force it. I mean, they don't have to turn off here. At least they shouldn't. But I don't want to forbid them in case they have to. But yeah, vehicles traveling straight through here, they should just use the bridge. Unbelievable. I might have to build a technical service here to clear the road. Make the bridge more common to be used. Okay. Fire station covers all of that. So, technical service in this area taking care of the main road would be important. if I wanted to get rid of these traffic issues, presumably. I want this lane here. Maybe over here. The fire station is so far away. Yeah, you can't reach, except if I set 3 kilometers, then you can, but only one side. We'll set it like that and wait. Let's make sure that they are told to clear the right stuff. Bridges are important, apparently. That's not the technical services, that's the distribution office. That's a technical service. Food production seems to be on its way up, so apparently with this setting we have enough workers here. Could still consider building more residential buildings here. Or just wait until these ones maybe fill up. I hope that the loyalty is improving. The secret police is another thing I should build. Just so I can... Yes, I should build these. Just so I can make sure that only the most loyal citizens get an education, which will boost loyalty across the board as well, as the lower loyalty citizens are relegated to regular education tasks, basically. Changing the bus stop here seems to have worked. You're still going here? Oh, the demolition office, right. Yep, gotta drive here to get workers. Should have some available. Yeah. Could have not used this monument then, I guess, but most Soviet-style monuments are fine. I wonder if they affect people driving there by car. There should still be at least one more secret police that we need to build that I didn't start yet, I think. This one should be covered by the one in Zhezhov, I believe. Cross the bridge through here. Might be covered. I'll have to wait and see. Dussini already has a secret police. Could have a few more workers in here. Brospin and Turulstok do not need a secret police. Svidava needs one though. And you don't have one either. Though you might be getting to the size where one might be necessary. Did I build a secret police for you? Looks like the answer is no. Could check. Oh, I did. Where is it? Oh, right, on the edge. And I had I had that one since a long time. I do need to check all secret police buildings and see if they have vehicles. Notify me when these ones finish, so I can give them vehicles. And the other ones all have cars, so those are fine. Where's the truck that was supposed to go down to 20-something% after repairs? Oh, this one. Yeah, you can go back out. You're fine again. The rest will have to wait. Maybe in a year we can send you back out again if the repairs fix you up enough. For now you would just be a hindrance and a cause of traffic jams. Looks like we're only building 2 secret police, so I guess that's fine. I do hope that today I will be able to open up Biates for citizens. We'll have to wait and see. There's not much construction left. We already have plenty of residential buildings. 50 workers per. 450 right now. We'll probably add some more as time goes on. I do like these buildings, they look quite neat. I do also have to consider a Red Star monument here. Eventually. And we have to buy a bunch of vehicles for the distribution office once it has been set up. Definitely need to start making use of this building, otherwise it's just getting wear and tear. Like, I don't know why these machines are wearing down without it running. I had the same for the food factory that wasn't running, and the machines just started wearing for some reason. I don't know. Maybe if you let them sit idle, maybe they just simulate like things rusting in place and becoming unusable. If we open up the secret police in Sejov, another residential building is probably necessary to keep up with the demand on our workforce. So if we put another one here, it still leaves us plenty of room for parking lots if we want them. We could put them like so and have a footpath go through here. It doesn't connect to these, unfortunately. Maybe if I place it a little bit further away, we can make use of both. Like, that would work. Remove this footpath, hook this one up instead. And then hook these buildings up. Can reach the clothing factory and the food factory from here. We'll be able to reach all parking lots once they start happening. So we'll set it up like that. And also put a connection down here so it can reach all of the service buildings. Money's going down rapidly, but that's to be expected with construction tasks that require almost 4,000 rubles per ton of steel. Looks like we're not building too much right now. If I just let the Karabadak construction office do its thing, it doesn't have a lot of vehicles, so construction would be quite slow and we would still earn money. But then again, we do want that stuff to come online quite quickly, so we can make use of it. So we will add the Slopolat's construction offices, which have a lot of vehicles on standby. So they'll go out and help. Population is dropping a little bit. Loyalty is quite high, happiness not so much. Lack of meat. That must still be from... No wait, the year has just started. Why is there a lack of meat? Do we have enough meat in storage? Is there somewhere where we don't bring meat yet? Or is it just some of them went shopping when a truck wasn't around? These ones need to drive to a town to get meat. There's meat over here. And Svidava has meat as well. I don't know. Maybe they were busy waiting for something else and wouldn't buy any meat because of that. Gonna take a while for these ones to get repaired. We have to wait a whole year for them to try again. But so be it. Other maintenance? Oh no, just a general traffic jam for all of the construction vehicles. This area is really, really annoying. Like, all of these vehicles want to drive straight through. So why aren't they taking the bridge? There's no electricity here, so we can't put down traffic lights easily. We'll have to set up a substation to make that happen. Where to hook it up to now? We used all of these connections up. The nearest connection over here is in Strakoro. It's too far away. Can't hook it up to the incinerator directly, otherwise it stops working. The traffic lights of that area stops working. So we would need to build another switch here. Transformer, I mean. which I guess isn't the worst. This area is designed in a way where that is possible. The downside of having bridges. Tough foundation, no easy way to get electric wires through there. Sure, work it up like so then. They'll give us electricity just to this area to allow for traffic lights over here. I really wish I could force them to use the bridge more. At least for those where it makes sense. But yeah, these intersections will require traffic lights, I think. Well, some of them are using the bridge, but not all. Could be a lot more. Especially during winter, for some reason. Almost done with the groundworks. Concrete is on its way. And the secret police itself will not be too expensive because all but steel is something we built ourselves. So it's gonna be quite nice. The steel itself will be costly enough though. I will have to make sure that all buildings are hooked up to waste disposal. But they probably are. Still have to set up the electrical grid, still have to set up a water and sewage substation. So the electricity comes from over here. Still have to drag a wire all the way through. It's just a transformer. I might actually have to set up the fire station soon, because I just realized that I have buildings standing around here that could catch fire at any point and burn down, which would be irritating. So let's prioritize the fire station and set up a microbus route with some vehicles to make sure nothing burns down up here. Quite important. I don't know if I still have microbuses available. In any case, I have 3 large buses which could bring workers up there. And I do have some microbuses. So we can create that bus route as soon as we have the fire station set up and the vehicles in there. Nice, please prioritize this. How are we gonna get the wire together there? Just got across here. I think this doesn't work, but we can cut across over there. Okay, so we have our high voltage line cutting across through here. Yeah. The other alternative would be up here and then going down this way. I don't think there's going to be any expansion in this area, so this should probably be fine. It is the last high voltage connection that we can make. But at some point we'll connect to the other foreign power connection, and we can also import electricity from there if we want to rework either side of a power connection, so it should be okay. Get a high voltage line connected through here. And some medium voltage wires. 2 of them. Okay, we're gonna go underground a little bit to make this quarry free. 1 step underground on either side. Sure. have to take out another loan soon. Apparently we replaced a cheap vehicle recently. A Trabant. Makes sense. Last year we replaced the snowplow and we also scrapped a bunch of personal cars that were getting too old. At the start we had 707 personal vehicles, still up to 715, so production is going quite quick. Could be much faster, of course, but for the situation we are in, this is quite speedy. Waiting for the resource deliveries on the fire station, after which we will set up the microbus routes. Singular. I think from Slopolatsk is too far away. We probably have to pick up from either Karabadak or Prostalova. If I pick it up from here, we would take workers away from construction and maintenance tasks. So we do have to pick it up from here. And now just wait on the fire station to complete construction. Buy some vehicles, get the microbuses involved, have some basic fire safety for this area, so things don't burn down. Just 3 more resource deliveries, a few workers, a road crane, and we're done. And we're out of money. I guess there might be some basic fire coverage from Vera already, but still it would be nice to have our own fire station up there, because the travel distance is quite long, and the transformer is not being covered right now. $25 tons of steel for that high voltage line. It's almost 100,000 rubles for that wire. Okay, now they're using the bridge. So road clearing might be enough. Maybe we don't. Well, I'll set up the electric connection anyway. We need some for those storages. They're only used for loading directly, and we're not loading that much. Should be fine. But we'll have the option available to put down traffic lights here if like the traffic gets too much. Probably during winter again. Waste is still being handled well. Could import more, but I don't want to create too much waste and I don't want to drive the price down. So this is what we get. And some cars have been sold to this area. So we're slowly getting more and more population. As people move in and are able to buy cars, we can have more than 20 people, because we only got 20 imported cars to get this area started. Any additional worker needs their own car. So they'll figure it out. Okay, waiting for a road crane and a bunch of workers. Let's see if the road cranes are actually assigned. Yes, they are. Looks like they are not heading here right now. Or maybe some of them already are and are already on the road. Nope, just 2 buses. Oh well. There was a crime on the construction site. Well, at least we caught that. We really need those road cranes, please. They are not assigned here. Okay, now they are. No one started. Yes, we're using a lot of bricks. Distribution office is set up. I am going to be slightly lazy and copy an existing distribution office, so I don't have to reassign all sources. For example, the one from Karabadag. So that's the button that I wanted to use. Okay. Copy all tasks to here. And then we remove what we don't want. For example, we don't need any unloading command, because it has to unload in these areas. We also don't need steel, and the customs house we don't need, because there's no repair station in this area. And this is only useful for if we have a prison in the area. So really what I did is just get 2 assignments for food, clothing and alcohol, and maybe fuel. But we don't have fuel yet. I guess I could move some personal vehicles in there myself if I had them in storage, but we'll just move them in like so. And once the people start working here, once they detect the loyalty of all citizens, we'll make sure to only allow the most loyal ones to study, because then we will know their loyalty before they move to a settlement that does have a university, so they can't sneak in and then endlessly get stuck studying. This will need recycling for biological waste. We'll need to start bringing in chemicals and crops. Crops we are producing ourselves, chemicals we'll have to import. And you will do that. And the fabric itself will be transported by a different distribution office, or also this one? I guess the distribution office that currently moves fabric to the clothing factories. We'll just have to load it from here. Ten 10% would be 10 tons of fabric. Seems like a good amount to load. And shift into all the storages that need fabric. And then the the fabric source needs to be set to here. We'll probably transport it down into a warehouse that is closer to what's more central to our area. Like this one. Store some fabric in here. Wouldn't let it get used by the clothing factory. Just have the fabric here as a pickup location for any distribution office that wants to pick up fabric and transport it to a repair site. I guess I could also have it just stay here and have anyone drive up here. It's not too far. Hello, low runner. Welcome. Almost done with the construction. Today will be a bit of a shorter stream. I still have a race to do in 4 hours, but I do think I need to sleep in between. So this stream might end prematurely. We might not get Biates set up. We might just spend a bunch of money and call it a day. Back to 3 loans on the second page. Not looking too good. But the interest rate is still 4.7, so at least there's that. You can overtake that car. Yeah, I think I might have to call the stream early today. Sorry guys, not feeling up too well for it. Maybe more tomorrow. I'm just gonna end the stream here and take a little bit of a short rest. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the short stream, and maybe see you again next time.